Well, less than a week ago, the college sports world changed dramatically. The NCAA reached a legal settlement that U.S. District Court Judge Claudia Wilken called groundbreaking. But what does that really mean for athletes, coaches, and programs just like Baylor? Well, here's the breakdown.
I think it's been, something that we've been talking about for over a year.
It's a landmark moment in college athletics. The House settlement allows schools to legally pay their athletes directly rather than have athletes paid by groups associated with schools, a move many say is long overdue. This model puts guardrails around pay for play and aims to create a more level playing field for student athletes. Power 4 programs will be able to spend up to $20.5 million a year in direct payments, capped at 22% of their revenue from ticket sales, media deals, and more. That number is expected to rise to over $30 million by the end of the settlement's 10-year run.
At the end of the day, everybody wants to know what the rules are and have some structure and guidance to work in, and that's the intention of this. You're always going to have people leaving when you don't have to sit out, but I don't think you'll see the mass exodus that we've had recently.
Paying players, yes. Understanding the dynamics of dealing with people that are making money and personalities and managing people, yes. I think I will tell you, in a day and age of NIL, I've never had a team more connected and never had a team get paid more than last year's team did.
The settlement also outlines a general breakdown of funds: 75% to football, 15% to men's basketball, 5% to women's basketball, and 5% to other sports.
Quite frankly, I love it. I love this challenge. It's invigorating. We've got the people for it. We're built for it. I'm excited about it. I don't look at it as a challenge. I look at it as a great opportunity, just another opportunity for Baylor athletics to be a shining light in college athletics.
The deal also provides back pay to athletes who've been eligible for NIL before 2021. And while players can still sign NIL deals, the NCAA is cracking down on boosters' involvement with a new entity, the College Sports Commission. Its goal? Well, it's to make sure NIL isn't used as a disguised salary. Still, many programs are finding creative, legal ways to fill the gaps through NIL collectives.
That's the challenge right now. It's the combination of the NIL, the rev share, with the unlimited transfer, which I've said since I got back into college coaching. All of those things have changed. It's the day and age of adapt and survive, and I think we're about being adaptable and surviving, and not just surviving, but the goal to thrive. So.
Well, for the first time in the NCAA history, revenue sharing is now on the table. And while it's optional for teams, if they want to stay competitive at the highest level, it's going to start feeling like a requirement.
We felt it here when we paid a particular student athlete 7 figures, and that student athlete left for a better seven-figure deal. And so I think there will be market correction.
I wonder who he was talking about there. Cindy, can you remember another athlete this year not named Rob Wright who turned down a 7-figure deal and went to another school for a better 7-figure deal?
Can't say I do.
Well, on this week's episode of Wicker Wednesday on the Locked On Baylor podcast, the host Cam Stewart and I continue the conversation of how NIL has impacted the men's basketball team specifically, especially when it comes to their depth. And don't forget, Bears and Aggie fans, you can always stay up to date with the latest on your teams by listening to the Locked On podcast. Those are every weekday at 2 and 2:30 on the 6 Plus app. Just download it to tune in. All right, that's it for sports. Stick around. We'll be right back.